Hi, it's Timo. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello everybody, Lewis, Norwich City Central. I hope you're all doing well. Match preview today. I've already uploaded a Predicted XI on my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It's bloody hot outside. I mean, the sun is shining, the doves are crying, but everything is not really great for Norwich. They're struggling, but what an opportunity. We're doing terribly in the league, of course, but FA Cup quarter-final, it's the furthest we've got in 28 years. And we could get to a semi-final for, I believe, the first time since 1959 maybe, so it's very exciting. And obviously Norwich have failed in the league, but an FA Cup run could be very special. Of course, it will be bittersweet without the fans and not having 40,000 fans go to Wembley if we were to get to the semi-finals, but you still want your team to go on and win the FA Cup and create something special. An opposition preview, I was delighted to have Aaron on, a Manchester United fan, a really good YouTuber as well, really nice guy, Mr Aaron Utd, so go check him out on his YouTube channel. Let's see what Aaron has to say about Manchester United.
Yes, mate. How you doing, man? Thank you for having me on your channel. It's a pleasure, man. Thank you for the invitation. Yeah, man. Norwich against Manchester United in the FA Cup. To be fair, I've got to give you credit, first of all, because you guys did a great job in, eliminating Spurs. As soon as you guys went to penalty, to be honest, I knew that you guys would go through, because it reminded me of, the World Cup 2014 when Holland was ready to take their penalties. I can't remember who it was against at the top of my head. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, man, Louis van Gaal made the change and took out Cillison to put in Tim Krul, and we all seen what he done, man. So when you guys went to penalties against Spurs, I knew that you guys were going to win, because Tim Krul on penalties, he's outstanding. You've got to give credit where it's due, which is why I hope we don't go to penalties against you guys, because if we do, it's going to look sticky. I'm not going to lie to you. Even though, David De Gea is a now net, and I don't really think he will play. I think Romero will play. But still, man, one thing I don't want to do against Norwich is go to penalties, because Tim Krul, he's a very good shot stopper. But yeah, Man United so far, I think it's been a season with a lot of ups and downs. We've had good games, we've had bad games, we've had good performances, but then on the other hand, we've had very shocking performances. But it was kind of predictable for me, because at the start of the season, I said that we needed to acquire more midfielders, because I knew that with one injury or two injuries away from having a crisis, and surprise, this is exactly what happened. Pogba got injured against Arsenal, was out for a few months, then came back got injured again, and then this is when he came back just now properly. So as much as I try to buy into what Ollie's doing, it's been a season with a lot of ups and downs, like I said. One thing that really annoyed me this season was that against the big teams, we do the job. Like against the big teams, the Cities, the Chelseas, even Liverpool. Well, Liverpool at home, we drew 0-0. We played quite well, 1-1, sorry. And then away, we lost. We played shocking. But apart from that, against the top six, we've played pretty well, man. We've done good things, but then it's the small teams that we fail to beat. Do you know what I mean? It's obviously when we went to your ground at Carroll Road, we won. But yeah, man, at home, Burnley lost 2-0. Villa at home drew. There's so many teams that just came to Old Trafford and were able to get a draw. Crystal Palace got a win at the start of the season, so it was very frustrating, man. And I feel like that's what we needed to work on, and hopefully with the schedule that we have till the end of the season, on paper, it looks good. We should be able to win all of our games. I think the last game of the season is against Leicester. That might be the game where, it might be decisive for top four. But so far, it's been ups and downs. In terms of the game on Saturday, I don't think we will play our best team. I don't think Ollie will make that mistake. I think he's got in mind that his best team has to play in the league so that we can make top four. However, we will try and do everything possible to win the FA Cup. So I believe the way we're going to play is, it's going to be the fringe players are going to play. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be a rotation kind of thing. So we're probably not going to see the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, Martial, Rashford and stuff like that start. I think this is the way I'm going to see the team, yeah? This is the way I think the team will set up. I think in net, Romero's going to play. I think we're going to play a back four of Brandon Williams, Eric Bailly, possibly Phil Jones or Tuanzebe, one of the two. A right back, I think Diogo Dalot will play. I think it's going to be like a full rotation. Like, I'm not even lying to you. Full rotation. Diogo Dalot, right back. Then we're going to play a midfield three of Pereira, of Fred, because he hasn't played against Sheffield United, and probably, let's say, Fred, Pereira, and possibly Lingard. I can see Lingard play as well, to be honest. So then in midfield, or no, do you know what? In midfield, it's probably going to be Mata, Pereira, and Fred. And then Lingard is going to be deployed on the right, I think. Daniel James on the left, or the other way around. And then up front, I think Igalo is going to play. So this is how I see the team. I think it's going to be a full rotation so that, everyone can get a run out, and then we're going to make the changes and whatnot. Players to look out for. Again, like I said, it's the fringe players that are going to play, so I don't really think there's going to be someone to look out for. There's not going to be like a standout player. Because, when we played against Sheffield and we made all these changes, to be fair, McTominay might get a run out as well. When we made all these changes against Sheffield United, you could see the quality dropped instantly when Pogba went off, Bruno, Martial, Rashford, Greenwood. Do you know what I mean? The quality instantly dropped. So I think the quality won't be as high as we're used to against you guys.
Yeah, big thank you for Aaron coming on to the channel. You mentioned one really interesting thing which I want to pick up on, and he suggests that Manchester United will play a lot of fringe players, the likes of Jesse Lingard, a back pairing of which won't consist of Harry Maguire, maybe the likes of Igalo up front. So if Norwich City want to beat Manchester United, I think firstly we need to hope that Manchester United play their fringe players. No disrespect to Manchester United, I'd probably take a lot of their second team, obviously in the Norwich City first team, but if Norwich City want to beat Man United, we need to hope the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Martial, Rashford, Maguire don't start, because on their day they're absolutely quality and they're in form, and hope some of their fringe players play. So there is definitely an opportunity if Norwich City come up against a weakened Manchester United team, but the way Norwich City are playing at the moment, you just can't see them winning the game. But contrary to that, we know how good Norwich City are in their day. If Farke can just get it clicking, going forward, then Norwich City are a really exciting team to watch. And that's the problem with Norwich City. We just scored 2 open play goals from 2020, which is dreadful. And we've lost that style of play. We've lost that pattern of play going forward. But if we can regain that, Norwich City could have every chance against Man United. The one Manchester United player I'm fearful of course, the likes of Bruno and Rashford coming off the bench could be frightening. But I think Igalo's done really well since coming to Manchester United. And what type of striker is he? He's quick and very strong in the air. And that's something Norwich City are going to have to deal with, particularly from set pieces as well. If Norwich City want to win this game, we need to improve from set pieces, because Norwich City, we're considered the second most goals in the league. But as a team, we can defend quite well. Our shape can be quite good. The problem is, particularly when we're in winning positions, we just concede a goal too easy. We concede chances too easy, and from set pieces we're poor. In my predicted XI, which I've already uploaded, predicting the Norwich City team, I also got some of your comments in that video as well. So yeah, please feel free to watch that, and my socials will be in the description if you want to see your comments appear in these videos. And I thank you for everyone who has commented and supported the channel. In that predicted XI, I think Mario Rancic, I've been one of his biggest fans, and I think he has to start. I think when you look at Dudu and Rupp, they haven't contributed, and Mario Rancic is someone who deserves an opportunity, and put in one of the best individual Norwich City performances of the season, in my opinion, against Tottenham, and has only played 1 league game since. So what do Norwich City have to do to beat Man United? Look, we're going to have to be bloody clinical, because Man United are a top team, but if their fringe players are playing, if we can be strong from set pieces and not lose concentration easy, and get the likes of Embi Buendia and Mario Rancic involved in the game in terms regain and try and create those great patterns of play which has worked so many goals, then there's every chance. So you still got to be optimistic. Yes, Norwich City aren't playing particularly well at the moment, but let's cast our mind back to September when we had that major injury crisis and we somehow beat Manchester City. Stranger things have happened, and we got to try and be positive, and yeah, let's hope Norwich City are up for it and can get the win. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Please feel free to comment, and yes, subscribe to Norwich City Central if you're new. Match reviews, match preview, your guys' reactions, fan reactions, podcast series which has recently started as well. But yeah, let's hope Norwich City can get to the FA Cup semi-final in what is our biggest game of the season. Come on, you Yellows, on the ball, City, and I'll see you later.